Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Legion of Pick studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind to dig in what we're doing, we appreciate the thumbs up on the video. And of course, if you're ready to take that next step, make that commitment, we appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you get notified every time we put up a brand new video. We've got some playoff videos from the NFL that should be coming up here today. So, yeah, make sure you get subscribed to the channel as well. And, of course, don't forget to tell us what you're playing. What are you on today? What are you doing with the Deep-3? You like it? You hate it? Something in between, tailing, fading, whatever it is. Let us know how you like the Deep-3. Let us know what you've got conjured up. Give us your best 5 plays. Doesn't matter the sport. You got something from the NBA, college basketball, a little ice hockey. Maybe something from across the pond, some Australian Open tennis perhaps, or maybe even some soccer. Whatever it is, if you've got a play, you've got an angle, you can make some money. Put that play up there, you get it right, we'll give you the shout out. You get enough of them right, just like the Legion of Picks, you will be our capper of the day. And of course, don't forget to stop by and check out winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com. Every game, every day, always free. That's right, it is the #1 site for predictive analytics, or predictive analysis rather, on each and every sporting event going on in America every single day. Don't leave your home and make a bet without it, all right? So let's take a look and see how we did yesterday. Got back on the right side of the ledger as we did go 2-1 on our play. Hit both of the college plays as we had the Citadel to cover the 13 points. They did that. They ended up losing by 10. A little touch and go there. They actually got down by 13. They never got down by more than 13. They had a 1-point lead at halftime. Had to figure we were probably in good shape, but we had to sweat it a little bit more than we thought we would. As they'd pretty much gone to a 13-point deficit right before the 10-minute mark in the second half. But they were able to rally. They just kept firing up those threes, and every once in a while they'd go in. And yeah, they were able to hang on and lose by 10. And holy shit, is that a bad Houston Baptist team? I don't know. I don't know why the Lord has forsaken that defense, but he certainly has. As a University of New Orleans put up, I think they end up at 102. They win. I think they win by 8 in that one. At 102-94. Total hit 196. We also had a little play on that as well. But we did have UNO -1. That one covered. Not so lucky in the NBA, and lucky had nothing to do with it. That was a less than desirable pick, as we did have OKC to cover the number there. Toronto got healthy with their bigs, and it showed, and that game was never in doubt. On the premium side, we did split it up there as well. We did have the UNO and HBU over 177. It was maybe 172. It was definitely in the 170s. I thought that was easy money, as REO Speedwagon might have said. And it was. So, and in the NBA, we had the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics absolutely no-showed on that one. And home game here, I thought you might put up a little something against a pretty bad Detroit team. But Detroit pretty much had their number from beginning to end. So 1-1 we go on the premium side, 2-1 on the Deep-3. That is 3-2 on the day, 60%. That is always the goal. We'll take that each and every day. Anything else is gravy. So, let's see what we got cooked up for today, shall we? As of right now, as I'm doing this recording, we still have no NBA lines. So we're gonna have 3 plays from the college basketball world. Ooh, get excited! First, we're gonna start with our old pal Kennesaw State. That's right, they're traveling down to Florida to take on the Florida Gulf Coast Eagles. Neither one of these teams is great, but the Kennesaw State Owls, they are next level terrible. They're 1-15 straight up, 6-10 against the number. And, this may be a little bit redundant, but they've struggled lately. They covered just 1 of their last 5, 2 of their last 7. After a rough non-con schedule, the Eagles have looked better. Once conference play got started, they've gone 2-2 straight up, and they've covered 3 of those 4 conference games. Give me the better team to get it done against the terrible team at home. Give me Florida Gulf Coast Eagles minus the 8.5 right there. And speaking of terrible defense, hey, meet your Tennessee Martin Skyhawks as they entertain the Murray State Racers. Murray State is a 7.5-point road favorite here. We are going to fade yet another terrible defensive team. They are not quite as bad as Houston Baptist. They don't give up as many points, but only because they run a slower offense. Their defensive stats are right there with the HBU Cougars. Skyhawks give up 86.4 points per game. That's 348th out of 353. They allow our opponents to shoot almost 52%. That is 351st out of 353, but I saved the best for last, as they allow whoever they happen to be playing to absolutely be Pete Maravich from beyond the three-point line, as they shoot at a blistering 44.1% rate from downtown. I bet you're thinking, man, that must be pretty bad. Yeah, it is. That is absolutely dead last in Division I for three-point defense. Congratulations. Murray State, you might know them. They usually make the tournament. They got another good squad. They've gone 11-5 straight up, 4-0 in conference play. Racers play good defense. They give up just 63 points per game. A little bit worse in conference play. They've given up 68, but it's hard to imagine the Skyhawks really being able to keep up in this one. I think Murray State races to the win and the cover. And we're going to finish it up with a late night contest there. We're going to get suckered in as we take a look at Santa Clara going up against Gonzaga. Okay, I'll bite. Santa Clara's 20-point road dog in this one. Broncos are a young team, and they've definitely flashed potential this season. They beat 2 Pac-12 schools so far. They're a big team, and they shoot well from downtown, as their top 6 shooters all shoot 36% or better from deep. Now, they usually play a big lineup. They usually play at least 3 forwards, and can definitely be a matchup problem for certain teams, as they're able to stretch the court and shoot from the distance. Gonzaga, as you well know, they're a quick team. They score. They're definitely going to get their points. I just think that they're going to. I think they're going to give up some second chance buckets. I think that Santa Clara is going to be in there banging for every rebound on the defensive end, and I'm hoping that the moment won't be too big for this young Broncos team, as they certainly have the ability to keep this spread in the low double digits. Gulp hard, take a shot, and put your money down on the Santa Clara Broncos plus the 20, and maybe a little less controversial there. Murray State Racers minus 7.5 over UT Martin, and we'll start the night with another good fade of a terrible team as we take the Florida Gulf Coast Eagles minus the 8.5. At the end of those 3, you guys can join me. You know the drill. We'll pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, everybody, quick reminder, if you'd like to get down on the premium picks, we're running some great specials over there right now. Just follow the link. We'll be happy to get you on the team. And, yeah, Bob's your uncle. You'll be having even more great picks. Now, as far as you guys, let's see how y'all did today. I'm going to give a special shout-out to Samson Ironman. Samson did exactly what I asked you guys to do. There's nothing that annoys me more than post-capping after one of my picks is lost. You come in there and you tell me what I should have done. Samson told me what I should have done before the game started, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. He said, if you bet against the Raptors, you will lose. And he said, I brushed past Gasol and Siakam coming back, which I did. And, oh yes, Powell. Those 3 are like adding 10 assists and 50 points to this team. Just saying. I thought he said that very respectively, not being a dick about it, but going, hey, you're wrong in this one, my friend. You know what it absolutely was. I did discount the effect of Gasol coming back in a healthy Siakam. So they absolutely did the job, and Samson did a fine job there at pointing out the fallacy of that pick. And so, yeah, special shout-out to him. Brandon Bailey, I'm always going to give the shout-out. Anybody who says, I love the Deep-3. That's right, Brandon. Appreciate you watching, everybody. Appreciate you watching. Tell your friends, and tell your neighbors, tell your mom, tell your friend. You know the drill. So appreciate the kind words. As far as how you guys did today, well, let's start with our winners of perfect attendance. We have Daniel Ruan, Nick Rampero, the Wizard of Odds, Legion of Picks, Derek Saunders, a Cincy dub. Our money makers, we had a few of them guys out there picking them up and putting them down, making that cash. Chris Flood went 2-1 plus 90. Pat Cogney went to 2-1-1. He has 1 tennis play left, and as it sits right now, he is plus 90. He's got a tennis play that starts early in the morning here at Eastern Time. Samson Ironman, we're going to give him the win on that one. 1-0 plus 100. Nice job, Samson. Hammer and Hank, perfect sheet today. 2-0 plus 200. But hey, it's been a minute. It's good to have him back, as the grubs were fat. The astute Aardvark tailed a couple of the Deep-3. Added one of his own. That added up to a 3-0 night plus 300. The astute Aardvark. Yeah, you are, buddy. Get that sniffer out, my friend, because you are our capper of the day. Congratulations. Double A if you got a pick for us. For where we at? For Friday, something going on in the little Ivy League action, perhaps. Whatever it is, whatever you got cooked up, you got something you want to share with the class for Friday, make it the COD, POD, the capper of the day, play of the day. We would appreciate it, of course. Congratulations, my friend. Well done indeed. As for the rest of you, you know what? Let's do it. Let's get it set up, man. It's Thursday. It's time to get into that weekend. just slide right in there on a winning note. Let's go out there and make that money. But no matter what happens, let's meet back here tomorrow and talk about it. What do you say? We'll bitch about those bad beats. I'm sure they'll be out there. We'll brag about the fat stacks. And then, time for Friday. That weekend's coming. It's coming. NFL is coming. But it'll be Friday. We got basketball. Got a big NBA slate. Where would you rather be? We'll jump in there. We'll fire it up, and we'll do it all over again. All right? You guys take care. Good luck on all of your plays today. As always, appreciate each and every one of you stopping by and viewing the video. Literally couldn't do it without you. All right? Good luck on everything today, and I'll be looking for you guys all back at the window. Take care.